Curly, why do you grow trees in the middle of our base? It's time for a tree farm.
Make 'em bounce.
Hello, and welcome to episode number 11? I want to say 11. It's definitely 11. 100% 11. Might be 10, probably 11. So today, I'm going to stop Curly Mally growing trees in the middle of our base. Just in the middle here. Like, no real rhyme or reason. And it takes quite a lot of, like, you got to do this and then climb up in between and just no. So we have got tons of space to build stuff. I'm just going to remove all of these so that he'll know not to do it again. And we're going to build a tree farm that you can kind of just stand next to and just spam down saplings. And you know what I mean? We got like a billion, kajillion, kabillion, squillion bone meal. So why not use it to create the world's greatest, probably not the most greatest tree farm. Right. So this is the room that Mr. Curly Mally dug out for actually no good reason. He just really likes to dig holes out of just the side of stuff. He'll just start digging and all of a sudden you're in a 50 by 50 and yeah, do what you want with it. So this is where I want to put a wonderful tree farm. Now, the good thing about tree farms is you could just lay a load of dirt and put a load of trees in, wait for them to grow, come back in, chop them all down, blah, 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 blah. But that's not fun. We want to use redstone because obviously we are redstone geniuses. Now, I've done the maths, I've done the measurements, and I fully believe that, well, I don't believe, I've kind of guessed that this is where we want to put our tree. The one tree that should cause, I didn't want to do that. One tree do. And now if you put a dispenser that fires out some bone meal, and we'll pop some bone meal in there, and then we will stick one of the observer, and then take that one off and make it face each other. Watch what happens. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you're trying to plant a tree farm, you can basically only use oak. Now, they look very much like dark oak, and those are the saplings I picked up. Don't do that. Don't be like Griff. So, using oak saplings, what you do is you put one there, you put the bone meal in there, you add an observer, and this is what happens. Kabam! Let's just hit that off to do. And then all you've got to do is get a whole bunch of pistons to move this across. And then move it across, and move it across, and move it across. And then, hold on one sec, if I show you, you can basically do what you want with it. And it's out the way. And I accidentally moved that as well. Jeez, I'm good at redstone. Maybe not that one. Where is my one precious piece of dirt? And then all you do is you go back to growing more, and it pushes along, and grow more, and it pushes along. And then what I want to do is push it all the way to an amazing wall of pistons that pushes it all the way to the door. Well, probably not to the door, probably to about here. But we will see once I finish, because in all honesty, I know I said I measured, I really didn't. So I'm going to stick in this system. And then I'll come back to you when I've put the big wall of pistons. Okay, so this is kind of the setup I'm going to use. Now, as you can see, all the pistons go all the way up the top there. And then you have a signal that comes from, one sec, let me just move that out of the way, there. Now, what that does, now you're saying to yourself, Griff, what's that going to do? When a tree grows there, oak sapling, not these stupid things, I'll get rid of those. Yeah, when a tree grows there, this happens. One sec. Come on. This happens. So when the tree grows, it gives a signal. Then that reads a signal, goes through to there, and because we removed this bit so it didn't fire, it reads a signal up there, shoots it into the pistons, and they push across. And then all you go do is just hit it with another sapling. and it will do the same thing over and over again. Now, obviously, this will only push out to about, I would have guessed, about here. And then we have to push it forward. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how far it goes, and then I'm going to build the piston wall. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen. Griff's counting is going to fall to pieces. Oh, the Great Wall of Pistons. Actually, it's not that big. I kind of thought it would be a bit more kapow, but it's fine. So, we need to power these pistons. Now, obviously, you can't put power into the back of each one, but you can use a sort of weird... Well, it's not weird. It makes sense if you know how... If you kind of... Well, if you know how redstone... Not even redstone works, but if you know how Minecraft redstone works... Not the... Do you know... Just shut up, Griff. If you know how Minecraft works, then you know that if you power the top block... the bottom block will get its connectivity off too. Same as if you electrocuted your head, your toes would be electrocuted too. It kind of works that way too, I think. So yeah, so I'm sure if, where is it? There we go. Boom. Now, if you look at that, both are powered. So all I got to do is do that to the top one as well. Okay, so all of the lights are in, and I've done a little observatory, redstoney, clicking the thingy there. So in all fairness, this should all kind of work. Like, I know it sounds strange me saying that, but it was actually really simple. I mean, most of them, they all kind of work the same anyway. So, yeah. So actually, one thing I do have to do is I have to create a switch to turn it on and off. That is the switch put in. Now what I've done is put a switch there, and what that does is absolutely nothing, because it's supposed to be a sticky piston. So after replacing that with a sticky piston, I've done this, and that should... Oh, what? Seriously, guys, don't do redstone with me. It's terrible. I put the observer the wrong way around. There we go. And then turn it off. Boom. Done. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give this a really good test. And I got to fill it up back with bone meal, because, yeah, I had to empty it all. And, yeah, and then we can kind of see what we're going to do when it's all full up. Right. I'll be back to you when it's full. That's a lot of wood. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of wood. Now, it does use a lot of bone meal. So what I had to do is just stick in some hoppers down there into that beautiful little face. No, not into there. Sorry. Into there. Just to fill up on some bone meal, because I ran out twice. But yeah, so now I've got to kind of build sort of around it. So I was thinking of using stone bricks for the sides. And then... kind of along the bottom there, like so, and maybe some glass in the middle. Yeah, that's kind of the thing I'm going for. I kind of wish I had. I wish I'd thought of the floor before, because now I'm just gonna struggle to get in there. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take out the first level, and that'll leave me walking space. Okay, so we have finished, well, not finished, but finished the farm, and I've put some like bulk storage in. So when you pop it in there, it goes all the way through a water thing and goes into there. I will do the same. Oh, I forgot to do this. There you go. I've got to do it on that side. And yeah, we got to empty all the wood out and start all over again. But I'm really happy with this. I think it's very cool. I'll probably take out that top one. It looks a bit weird. Let me just see if it makes a difference. One sec. This side, boom, boom. No, I can't, because that makes it. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what I'm going to do is yeah, I'm probably going to get Curly to tidy up down here because he's good at decorating floors that have bedrock in, as you can see from the whole entire... Oh, actually, I might just copy this through. I'll see what Curly says because he's good at that stuff. And I got to clear it back here. I'm not sure what's going to go on here, but something will go on. So yeah, if you've liked this episode, then please leave a like. And if you've loved it, then obviously please subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit the bell button because I love when you subscribe and you get to see my episodes. And I love when people put first comment because that means they're really happy to watch it first. And that's what means the world to me. So from the bottom of my heart and from the Diamond Site server, I love you guys. Peace out.